Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Rogan and this is part 6 of my Let's Play of Final Fantasy III. In the last part, we went through Mount Colts and we gained a musclehead named Sabin. In this part, we're going to be checking out the secret, not-so-secret hideout of the Returners. I also did some level grinding off-screen. It seems a pack of monsters have taken exception to us. A grease monkey and his duo of pet squirrels. I tried to do fire dance here, not until level 15, Sabin. Fortunately, Edgar was more than willing to oblige with his death weapon. As you can see, I leveled Edgar, Locke, and Terra up to level 14 to match Sabin. I'm not really all that keen on level differences in party members. This is a surprisingly nice-looking cave these guys are hiding in. Yes, thank you very much. Terra's got a name, you know. For people who haven't seen this, they sure know a lot about it. Banon's disappointed because Terra doesn't match the height. Yes, she does. This is just remorse. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Are we talking about Pandora's box? Because Pandora was a woman. What about lust, gluttony, and sloth? But not lust, sloth, and gluttony, I see. What a rude, pressuring old man. Why? Have you been doing Pilates all this time before we came in the room? For God's sakes, why are you always in my room while I'm sleeping? I sense a G-rated mistranslation here. Oh, women. Yeah, me and Edgar are dying to hook up with ya. There are actually quite a few treasure chests here that you can loot. She's going to betray you guys to the Empire simply because you're whiny. The Air Lancet is a weapon upgrade for Locke. There's also a hidden chest over here. This white mage cosplay protects against imp and mute. Protection against either of those status and ailments aren't really all that important right now. The cloak does provide a defense boost in both magic defense and regular defense, and it also provides a bonus to M block, which is also evasion in this game. The guy behind this counter also sells items. It's actually kind of funny. Despite us both being in the same organization, he's not going to give us the items. Someone's got a boner for his brother. That's right, no homo. You guys could try actually fighting back. I haven't seen you guys do it. This dialogue strikes me as kind of weird. He sounds like he's talking about me as though I'm not here. So what I basically have to do in this part is to talk to each of my group members, and then go outside and talk to Banon. I'm supposed to make my decision on whether or not to join these guys. If I actually say yes, I'll get a nice item for it. I can say no, but the outcome's going to be the same. But thou must. Why do you guys have to be so on the nose about this nonsense? Jeez, this lady's scared about everything. This thing allows you to hold your sword with 2 hands, doubling the attack power. Oh man, I just talked to everyone. So everybody's at the table, but the chairs are all empty. I don't know how a gun works. All I do is point it at the thing that needs to die. Are you talking about the scholars in your own castle library? I mean, up until recently you guys were allies. Well, espers are forces of magic and all. Yes, the war in which magic ceased to exist. Oh, what? How would your grandma know about that stuff? Well, if people in this game are anything like people in real life, yeah. Yes, like the world being round, and that God doesn't really exist. Well, that doesn't seem all that frightening to me. That's good, Tara. Pretend to be interested. WMDs. Yeah, considering what happened last time. After all, you seem to know about it for some reason. Maybe it'll erase you and Edgar from existence. Sabin's on to Tara here. Ceiling cat. Yeah, what about it? You came all the way here from there with a flesh wound? Let's use a Phoenix down on him and have him join our team. It amazes me he still thinks this place is secret. I'm betting Banon's just some mountain hermit who created this organization because he wanted friends. Locke's doing what now? Why is he leaving our party? I have a bad feeling about this. Too late. He's a king, honey. If I have to choose between thief and king, it's always gonna be king. He's not the only one who needs to grow up. You're speaking as though you're 7. Well, we just had a meeting in regards to that, so... Don't get yourself erased, buddy. I want those queen privileges. Oh, don't tell me you're going to join our party. Wasn't that already the plan? By way of gaining a few levels. The first thing we're going to be doing is some dilly-dallying. For one thing, we could probably use a few more items. And for another, I think I should save. Aw, Banon really did join us? I think I'm gonna put Banon in the back row. Also, it seems despite Tara sleeping, she hasn't recovered her energy. I guess plot naps don't heal you. Fortunately, the returners are decent enough to let us rest for free. They won't give out any free items, but they'll let us rest for free. Well, in regards to the items, it's not completely true. After all, I found a shitload of treasure in this cave. So I guess they were willing to give us some free stuff, but they wanted us to participate in some kind of scavenger hunt. Since I've got some money, I might as well buy some stuff. They also sell sprint shoes, which is kinda good because I could use another pair. Especially since the guy that had them is gone now. I think I'm gonna have Tara equipped with the gauntlet. She's not gonna be using magic all the time, and I'd like some attack power on her. Since you're holding a weapon with two hands, you can't use a shield. I'll stick the sprint shoes on the king. Alrighty. I think we're ready to hit the waters now. But not before I fetch a green cherry out of that spittoon. Yummers. Don't mind me, I'm just checking for more treasure here. Even though this isn't a blind Let's Play, I'm pretty sure I missed something. Like perhaps saving. I save a lot, but then again my luck is bad. If only there were save points in real life. Holy crap, when Banon said it was a gamble, he wasn't kidding. Is that safe? Well, it ain't getting any safer. Because Tara's not important, or Edgar. Why do Phoenix Downs not work on him? Well, here we go. We've turned this into an unnecessary escort mission. With monster attacks. The toughest enemies we'll be fighting on the river are Petrodons. Their claws hit somewhat hard and they've got a lot of HP. But since we've got the super overpowered brothers with us, I'm not going to be too worried. And speaking of overpowered, way to make Tara's healing magic look like a pile of shit, Banon. Nice slay there, girl. The gauntlet's proving useful. We have to make choices on which pathway to take. Conveniently enough, the raft stops dead in the water for us to make this choice. Whenever Banon takes a hit, his neck turns all funny. At least the river enemies have some teeth to them. Since the Nautiloid is shelled, physical attacks aren't as effective on them. The game code does this by putting an auto-save code on it. Holy crap, this river is swarming with hostile crustaceans and mollusks. For a sense of novelty, I'll use the other tools. Noise Blaster confuses all of the enemies, making it infinitely more useful than the Muddle spell. Gross, did that Nautiloid just jizz all over itself? Pummel cuts through defense. Every so often it'll go into these caverns, which have save points in them. We'll take advantage of them. It's nice that our raft has the courtesy of not washing away with these raging waters. Wait, is that water flowing uphill there? Oh good, more of these jackasses. The Pterodon, as it's actually pronounced, I think, also has like this fireball attack that it uses if it's alive for long enough, but it's never alive for long enough. I'm really having trouble grasping why they think Terra's magic is all that awesome. After all, I've got Edgar with his chlorine gas sprayer and his howitzer, Sabin with his incredible Dragon Ball Z-esque moves, and Banon, who is using a restorative move that's obviously fucking magic. If you go up, it loops back around, which makes absolutely no sense to me as water always flows down. However, there is a little trick that you can exploit here. If you set your cursor to memory, you can have Banon infinitely heal the group an infinite amount of times, while the rest of your group kills the enemies. If you have a controller or something that presses the A button infinitely, you can go off and sleep or do something else or whatever, and these guys will end up leveling up to an insane amount. I decided to do it a few times for shits and giggles. There's no point in really exploiting this since we're already at a pretty nice level. More Pterodons. Or maybe they're just Pterodons, maybe the P is silent. I think I'll just call them Pterodons from now on. Kamehameha! Poor Terra. The Ray of Hope is completely useless right now. Well, she's good at slaying Pterodons, if nothing else. We're in another cavern, and this time it marches us right up to the save point. Gee, I wonder if there's a boss fight we're going to be fighting fairly soon. I checked this because I want to try Sabin's Suplex a couple of times. I can never remember that move. Okie doke, we're all healed and saved up for whatever's around the bend. Thanks again for not washing away on us, raft. Edgar's balance is absolutely incredible. Ugh, more slimy things. Time to try the suplex. Somehow he manages to do this on water. Even though Dark doesn't do anything mechanically in game here, I still want to heal it ASAP because Terra doesn't look too good with sunglasses on. Other gay guys regard me the same way. That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. His tentacles go directly for Terra because this is Japan. Terra does a lousy impression of Horatio Kane anyway. Nerve gas for the octopus. More tentacles? Fuck, leave the lady alone. Albatros is weak against fire, but he counters every time you do this. I just took the sunglasses off. They're quite the hit in the gay world, though. It doesn't stop him from swinging both ways. Tara's taking a topless shower. Tentacle rapes for all. But of course he has a preference for Tara. If you take too long to defeat him, the metagaming octopus will go for Banon. But as you can see, he has been defeated. That's your boot, you silly girl. That's a matter of opinion when it comes to her. Give it a suplex. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you sure? He is pretty stupid. As the water's only situationally rapidly moving. What the indeed? There's some weird sprite garbage here. Well, it looks like the guy's been ejected from our party. Bye, little brother. I hope you don't die. For some reason. He'll be fine. He's impervious to rocks and can breathe underwater. As you can see, the story splits off into 3 parts here. Well, appropriately enough, I think this is where we'll cut things short. Thank you guys very much for watching this. If you like it, like and fave and all that good stuff. It makes me really happy. I shall see y'all later. Until next time.